Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Hannah Blackwell, and today I am bringing you my April TBR. I am very excited for this video. I don't know why, but I'm very extra excited about April's TBR. Maybe because I finally am not in a reading slump. I am reading. I've actually finished 7-ish books so far this month, so nothing amazing, but I'm reading again, and that's what counts. So I have a lot of reading plans in April, including a Patreon readathon. We are doing the Rainy Day Readathon in April. I'm really excited about that. If you want to check out more about that readathon, I'll leave the link down below in the description. You can watch a free video where it tells you all about the readathon. That is on my Patreon for all free and paid members, so you can check that out if you're interested. But yeah, I've got some books I definitely want to read for that. I've got a Patreon seasonal buddy read that we are going to be reading, and I just have a lot of fun plans. I'm really excited about some videos I have coming up too, so let's get into this TBR, guys. So I'm going to be pulling, from this TBR. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to be pulling from this TBR jar. I don't know how many times. I think I'm going to actually go for a lot this month. So last month I read one of the 3 books that I pulled from this jar. Not the books, but like the prompts, like the books I said I was going to read. One of 3. And then also one of the 2 books that I talked about on my TBR that was like a buddy read. I'm currently reading the 3rd Bonded by Thorns book with April right now. So I guess you could call that 2 out of 5. And there's still a lot of time left in the month. I think it's the 23rd right now. So there is still time for me to read some more of my TBR as well. So not bad. Like I said, I was prioritizing reading over reading my TBR, if that makes sense, just to get myself out of the slump. I was just prioritizing like reading whatever I felt like. So that's what I did. So let's go ahead and pick a prompt. If you want to add prompts to this, you can become a free or paid member of my Patreon and give me more prompts for my TBR jar. You're always welcome to do that. No, this is not going to happen again, guys. I can't believe this is happening again. Oh my gosh. Guys, look, 2. Okay, well, that's fine. You know what? This is my own fault for not cutting these right. Okay, so I've got 2 prompts to start with. I'm going to do 2 separate books, I think. I've got Unhinged and 2024 Release. Those are the 2 prompts that I have right here. Okay, and I know exactly what I want to read for Unhinged, like immediately. This is a book I talked about reading for the Rainy Day Readathon because it does have water on the cover. So I think that's going to be perfect for the Rainy Day Readathon. That is one of the prompts for our bingo board. And it is Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlson. This is a dark romance set on the water. A lot of it's set on a boat. I think this woman steals either the wallet or the identity or maybe money from this dude, and he decides to make her pay. It is a romance between them, very dark, very taboo, very unhinged. I've heard about a very unhinged shark scene, to be exact. So I know this is going to be an unhinged book, and you know what? I'm looking forward to it. I've not tried any H.D. Carlson before, and I think this is going to be the one. This is going to be the one to enter me into my, do I like H.D. Carlson or not? I don't know. I guess we're about to find out, but I think that's going to be perfect for Unhinged. Okay, so 2024 release is kind of hard because I actually have a new release, but it's not a new release. It's not a 2025 release or a new release. Prompt is specifically 2024 release. So I was going to pick I Got Abducted by Aliens and Now I'm Trapped in a Rom-Com because that is the buddy read for my Patreon for the red wine tier, but that is a 2025 release. I'm going to pick Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Nass. I just finished the Cruel Shifterverse series. So that was like Psycho Shifters, like that whole 6-book series. I just finished, so now I can finally read Blood of Hercules, and I'm very excited about this book. I have been wanting to read this for a while. It is a fantasy romance. It's a dark, wide shoes fantasy romance. I think there are some bully aspects. From what I know, it might be even darker than the Psycho Shifters series. I'm not sure, but I guess we'll find out. And this is, I think, a gender-bent Hercules retelling, at least very much like Greek myth themed. So that sounds perfect. So those are my first 2. I've got Blood of Hercules and Does It Hurt. Okay, next pick, I think I'm going to do probably like 6 or 7 picks just for funsies, We're here for the TBRs. We're not here for Hannah reading her TBRs. You know what I'm saying? Let us go ahead and pick this one right here. We have Cozy Fantasy Perfection, because I need to read some more books from my shelves. So let's look at my cozy fantasies. Okay guys, so these are like my cozy fantasies that I own, and I definitely have a few that I'm interested in. I could read The Spell Shop. I've really been wanting to read this one. It's definitely up there on my TBR, and I keep not reading it because I'm me. Could also read A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking. That's definitely another option. And then I did go shopping recently, and I got the new Emily Wilde book. That's totally a contender as well. And I got Green Teeth, which is supposed to be a cozy. I think it'll be very spring themed too. Like, I'm super interested in all 4 of these books. But I think I'm gonna go with The Spell Shop. This one is really cute, really cozy, and I've read the first bit, and I just need to finish it. I think I've read like the first third of this book, and I ran out of my library hold, so I wasn't able to finish it. So yeah, this is gonna be my 3rd pick. Okay, so let's pick our 4th pull. A book with plants on the cover. So this might give me the opportunity to read one of those other books. Let's see. So I think actually what I'm gonna do is pick I Got Abducted by Aliens and Now I'm Trapped in a Rom-Com, because this one, I have it right here, but I will just go ahead and pop it up here. But this one is supposed to be like a cute, fun, spicy, cozy, I don't know if you call it like sci-fi or fantasy type of book by Kimberly Lemming. I love Kimberly Lemming's writing, and this is her new release. This is our buddy read for the red wine tier of my Patreon. We're supposed to be reading this in spring, so I definitely want to get to it in April. And I don't actually know much about the synopsis for that one, other than, I mean, a girl gets abducted by aliens. It looks like she ends up on this like tropical kind of island looking place and ends up having a romance of some sort. I'm not sure where the rom-com elements really like come into play, but I kind of really want that one to be a surprise for myself. So pick number 5. Okay, Kindle Unlimited. Okay, for this one, I think I'm going to pick The Scattered Bones by Nicole Scarano. This is a dark fantasy romance that is a standalone. I believe it's under 300 pages, so it's like a short book as well. Not a novella, but still like a pretty short fantasy romance. From what I know, it packs a punch in those short amount of pages. It's kind of dark, very emotional, and it's about this woman who has to kind of like put the love of her life back together. His bones have been scattered all over the realm, and she has to basically figure out how to put him back together. So that's all I know about this, and I think it's supposed to be very emotional, very touching, a very impactful book. I know April from Happily Ever April has been talking about this so much, and she really wants me to read it, so I think I'm gonna finally read it. Okay, so let's do a 6th, and will this be the final pull? I guess we'll find out. Let's do 7 pulls, okay? I'm feeling like I just want to have fun and have lots of options, so let's go ahead and do this. So this is the 6th one. We have 2 more pulls. Okay, this says Backlist. Yeah. Backlist book. Okay, this is actually really good because Backlist is one of the prompts for the Rainy Day Readathon. Okay, so for Backlist, I think I'm going to pick Sea of Ruin by Pam Godwin. This is a dark historical romance that I've heard nothing but amazing things about. It's been on my TBR for at least 2 years now. I do own a physical copy somewhere. I'm not sure where it is, but I really want to read this one, and I've heard it's quite dark. So if you are interested in it, check the trigger warnings. Like for all the books that I recommend, generally it's always a good idea to check the trigger warnings if you have triggers. So this one I think is supposed to be very dark, but also just really good. It's a pirate romance. It's set on the water, and I love pirate romances, and we're getting into the time of year when pirate romances are really fun to read. Like, I like to read them in late spring or like springtime, early summer. I just think that's a great time to be reading pirate romances, and this one's supposed to be dark, and I know a few things about it that I think might be spoilery, but I won't reveal those things, but they make me even more intrigued. If you know, you know, and I'm excited for this one, and it's going to be perfect for my readathon because it has water on the cover. It's a backlist book, so it can definitely cover a few prompts. It's going to be a good time. Okay guys, let's do a final pick. I don't want to pick too many because I do have some plans for some videos that I need some wiggle room for. So I think that just one more will be perfect. And we'll just see what happens. You know, like I said, we're here for the TBRs. We're not here to watch Hannah read her TBRs, right? Maybe I should do vlogs where I read my TBRs. I don't know. If I can just get this out of there. Okay. Oh, okay. Patreon poll. So this is actually either perfect or I'm cheating. I'm not sure. And here's the reason. I actually just posted a poll on my Patreon like last night or like yesterday about which book I should read, Wrath of the Damned or A Promise of Peridot by Kate Golden, because I am doing a vlog where I continue series. Now, this book I was planning on reading like soonish, but we're right at the end of the month. If I start it and finish it in April, that still counts. Or maybe I'll just wait a few days and that'll be the last book I read for the vlog. And then I can read that and that works. Like, I think that that is actually perfect. This is actually a poll that I put for all tiers, including unpaid tiers. So if you want to be a free member of my Patreon, you can go and you can go ahead and voice your opinion in that poll and let me know if I should read Wrath of the Damned or A Promise of Peridot. Wrath of the Damned is by Ella Fields. It is the second book in the duology that starts with Nectar of the Wicked, which I really enjoyed. And A Promise of Peridot is the second book in the trilogy that starts with A Dawn of Onyx, which is a fantasy romance trilogy. So let me know which one I should read, and I guess one of those will be on my April TBR. So there you have it. Those are the 7 books that I am planning on reading in April. I have some other plans that I have to be a little bit secretive about, but I think they're going to be a lot of fun, and I am excited to read all these books. Hopefully, we'll see if I actually read them. You guys know how I can be. I definitely will be reading a few of them though. I already know that for sure. I am super excited for April. I'm glad that I'm no longer slumping. It is such a weight off my shoulders to be able to read and enjoy reading again. So glad the slump is over. Let me know what your plans are for April, what you're planning on reading. Are you partaking? Are you a member of my Patreon? Are you partaking in our Rainy Day Readathon? And if you are, let me know like what your reading plans are. I'm so freaking excited. If you want to follow me on social media, all that is linked down below in the description. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, fellow readers, keep reading and living your best life.
Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.